I'm working on my instrument rating, and I want to quickly determine if an airport is more than 50 nautical miles from my home base of Oklahoma City. I want to create a map layer in ForeFlight, a circle with a 50 nautical mile radius centered on Oak City. To find the center, we'll use the coordinates published on the airport diagram because that is the official location of the airport, also known as the airport reference point. Let's go ahead and type those into Google Earth and find a center point for our circle. We could just type OKC and search for Will Rogers Airport, but we're not going to get the actual airport reference point that's published by the FAA. Now this might be splitting hairs, but we want to do it right. So you can see that if we search for the airport, it puts us right in the middle of the terminal here. But if I type in the actual coordinates into the search window, we have 35 space 23.6 north space 97 space 36.0 west, and search. And as you can see, this is very close to the airport reference point published on the airport diagram. The airport reference point is in fact close to that taxiway. Now that we've got the airport reference point marked on Google Earth, we can zoom out quite a ways that we know will exceed 50 nautical miles, and we'll go ahead and measure basically a 50 nautical mile ring from that point. Select the ruler tool, select on the circle path, and we want a radius of nautical miles. Once we've got that selected, we can come over here to our point, center up on it, and grab a circle radius of 50 nautical miles. And there's 50.03. I'm going to call that good. Then, once I do that, I want to save this point. So click on Save, and we'll give it a name. We'll call it Oak City 50 nautical mile ring. That's going to save this new circle as a path. While we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and select on Style and Color, and I'll leave it red because that'll show up nicely in ForeFlight, but I'm going to change the width to 6.0 from 2.0. That way it's a lot thicker. And then I'm going to click on OK. Now we've just saved that point. To see where we've saved it, we go into our Places tab on Google Earth, and you can see under Temporary Places, Oak City 50 nautical mile ring. Let's right mouse click on that and get a menu. On that menu, we're going to click on Save Place As. We'll get a dialog window pop up where we can name it, and we can name it as is.kmz onto the desktop, and we'll click Save. Now I'll send an email to myself. And I'll drop that file, that KMZ file that I created, into that email and send it to myself. Now I'll come over to my iPad and check my email. And we can see that I've got an email from myself with this 50 nautical mile ring.kmz file. I will tap and hold that, and then I'll select the Share button right here. Up here you'll get several different options over here, and you'll see that ForeFlight is not one of them. So go over to the right and click on More. Scroll down and find ForeFlight. We're going to send it to ForeFlight. ForeFlight will recognize as custom content the KMZ ring right here, and you will select Custom Content. Where do you want it? Custom Map Layers. It already knows, so select that. It imported it successfully, and it should be in our custom content as a map layer. So I'll select OK. I'll go ahead and close the Oak City information, and we can go into our map layers and scroll all the way to the bottom, and you can see OKC 50 nautical mile ring, and there it is. And you can see you can toggle it on and off, and I can easily see which of these airports is inside or outside the 50 nautical mile ring.